The 44th NHL All-Star Game is brought to you by Coca-Cola Classic, the official soft drink of the NHL, supporting future stars across the country. By Domino's. Call Domino's Pizza for our Great One Special and get something for nothing, absolutely free. By Goodyear, #1 in tires. And by the American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Back in Montreal, a 6-0 lead for the Wales Conference over the Campbells in this 44th NHL All-Star Game. And this is Gary Bettman, the new commissioner of the National Hockey League by way of the NBA. And it should be pointed out, this All-Star weekend is kind of a coronation for Gary. What an impact you've had on the game already. 6 goals, records being set in that first period.
I think the players wanted to make me feel comfortable. I came from a place where there was a lot of scoring.
We have about 2 minutes here, many issues to cover, so let me just throw them at you, get your quick reaction. First of all, the public at large, thinking of the NHL, thinks it is a fighting, quote, fighting league. What's your view on fighting? Can the league survive without it?
I think we need to put the issue to rest once and for all. We've got to look at it after the season, decide how much fighting we're going to tolerate, get the rules in place and enforce them, and then let's get rid of the debate.
There's been so much talk about realignment. Is that about to happen?
Well, with 2 new teams coming in Orange County, California, and Miami, we're going to have to do something, and I'm going to look at a variety of ways with the owners, including maybe changing some conference names and simplifying things.
You mean you don't want to keep the Norris and the Adams and the Patrick? You might want to go to something less confusing. Is that what we're saying here?
It's worth thinking about.
How you mentioned the new teams, Anaheim and Miami, and it seems to be uncertain as to when they will enter the league. Is there any chance that they will be NHL franchises in effect next season?
There's a chance. Both Blockbuster and Disney are working on it, and they don't want to go for next season unless they're sure they can be ready up to their standards, and we'll know within the next 30 days.
Now, another rap that the NHL has faced is that it has been a regional league. What's your answer to that? Strictly fans in that region are interested in that. That's it.
I think we haven't had a broad enough fan base. We need to turn more people onto what's a very exciting sport. We go to Atlantic to Pacific. We're going to have 2 teams in Southern California, 2 in Florida. I think people think that just because we play the game on ice, it's a northern sport, and that's not a fair characterization.
What do you foresee as your most difficult task in this? You're taking over here. This is your first week as commissioner of the NHL.
We need a collective bargaining agreement real quick with our players. We have 1 more season this season left on it, and my goal is to get a new one as quickly and as quietly and as cooperatively as I can with the players.
Gary, thanks very much for coming up to the booth.
Thank you.
All right, the new commissioner of the National Hockey League, Gary Bettman, will be back with more from Montreal in a moment.
Ray Bourque and Adam Oates can celebrate the first period here at the Montreal Forum. There's Pat LaFontaine, Kirk Muller of the Montreal Canadiens, the Wales deep 6ing Campbells in that opening 20 minutes. Mike Gartner, the ageless one, NHL's fastest skater and a hat trick. How about that period?
How about that period? But I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you the secret here. This is the secret. You see, the winning player on each team gets some new pings.
Scotty didn't think that'd be incentive, but obviously he was clearly mistaken on that one. Congratulations on a nice start for you, Mike, your 6th All-Star appearance. We just heard from the NHL Commissioner, Gary Bettman, your Vice President of the Players Association, your impressions of Gary, and what's the agenda, because the new collective bargaining agreement has to be struck by next September.
Well, I've met Gary a couple times, and Gary has struck me as someone who's very straightforward and someone who shoots from the hip and is very honest type dealer. He's going to be a tough negotiator, obviously, but we're looking forward to a very strong relationship with the owners, and hopefully there's not going to be any work stoppage in the fall, and we'll be able to work out an agreement before that time.
Keep her going, Mike.
Thanks, Ron.
Mike Gartner, one of the All-Stars shining here in Montreal. Normally when you think of the big M in this city, you think of Frank Mahovlich, but today we're thinking of McDonald's, and they have a special presentation for Patrick Roy.
The MAC, or Most Assists with Children Award, is made to the NHL All-Star who has made a significant personal commitment to children's charities. It's my pleasure to present the 1993 MAC Award to Patrick Roy of the Montreal Canadiens. Patrick, your personal dedication to helping the lives of children parallels the goals of Ronald McDonald Children's Charities, which is to help children live happier, healthier, more productive lives. On behalf of the entire McDonald's family, we want to thank you for all of your efforts.
Patrick, with the trophy comes a $20,000 check, which is to be split between 2 charities of your choice. I understand you've chosen St. Justin's Hospital for Children in Montreal and the American Hearing Impaired Hockey Association in the United States. They're both excellent choices, and on behalf of those children, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ken and George. I'm very proud to win this award. I would like to thank Ronald McDonald Children Charity for giving this money on my behalf. Kids are special to me, and winning this award, it's a great honor. Thank you very much to making this weekend even more special to me. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.